ShortMeTina.com with my daily recap. Still a bit under the weather today, so I'm going to try to make this video as fast as I can. But I am grateful and thankful that you have stopped in here to listen to this analysis. So welcome and thank you. Right now, what you see on the screen, we're going to jump really quickly and recap the overall market. So right now, what you have on your screen is the SPY. It's a daily chart dating back to around 2017. So yesterday, as everyone probably already knows, President Donald J. Trump was impeached by the House yesterday, and based on price action today in the markets, it seems as though we essentially shrugged all of that off. I mean, this is quite historical, probably the third time in the history of the United States this has ever happened, but the market seems to say, well, you know what, we don't care, we just want to trend higher. Once again, with a high of 320.98, I believe we kind of touched 321 in after hours. Once again today, we have made all-time highs. And so as I've stated when the market was back here, once we broke out for the third time, right? So let's go back. It's a 2-year chart, and more or less the SPY was range bound, and we tried to break out of that range back in, let me see, I can't even see that date. I still can't see it. Let's say, I want to say this is July. Why can't I see under here? Anyway, let's move this. Maybe that's what's in my way. Oh, there you go. So we try to break out of that range in July. We sustained that for a few trading days, and then we fell back. So that's one breakout attempt, right? Then we tried it again here in September. We tried to break out of that 2-year range. Not tried. We were actually successful, but did not sustain. We had that 6 or 7% pullback. And then this is the third time in mid-October. We broke out of that range for the third time. And so I always say the more attempts the markets, and it could be individual stocks, overall markets, the more it tries to break out of a particular range, if it continues to try, chances are it's going to be successful. It's usually successful on that third or fourth attempt. The first attempt at a breakout, I've noticed they tend to fail. Second breakout, similarly, tend to fail. It's usually that third or fourth breakout that usually is sustained. So we broke out in October, sustained that breakout, and we've been trending up since. So we're up about a little over 10%, maybe about 11 or 12% right now from October lows. But if you go all the way back to December of 2018, essentially a year ago, today, the market is up well over 30%. So if you've been on the sidelines, and I understand, like this collapse here in October to December was a huge pullback. We lost about 25% in the market. But, you know, at that time, I just know there's one overall trend with the market, and that trend is up. Granted, we've had pullbacks through history, but no matter what, we always power back. So I knew that it was wise to buy as the market collapsed here. So I was able to, or we were able to, in the premium member community, we were able to sort of take advantage of this uptrend. So for me, as long as the market can stay above 293 to 295, that is bullish in my opinion. And again, based on the chart, I can see us in 2019 getting to around 328, 330. We're about 8 to 10 points away from there. Let's see if we can melt up a little bit more. What else? And then we have the IWM daily chart, also dating back to 2017. Not much has changed. Again, we're above that 160 psychological resistance level. Again, another sort of situation where we had made attempts, right? Most notably back here to actually penetrate that 160 level to no avail. We're trying once again, not even trying. We've actually done it. We're actually above 160, so it's really all about sustainability at this point. So we hit once again 52-week highs with the IWM going as high as 165.73. And like I indicated before, if this price action continues at minimum, that means that we can actually do better. But at minimum, I think we're going to retest all-time highs of around 173. We have about 2 weeks left until 2020. Let's see if the market will continue trending up. Again, historical day yesterday with the president being impeached within the House, but despite that, the market continues to move along. What else? All right, so we're going to cap it here with Tesla, ticker TSLA daily chart. This move, in my opinion, came out of nowhere. We're up north of 3% on the day, made all-time highs with Tesla going as high as 406.85 today. Now, if you go back to June when we had this major collapse here, the stock went as low as like 178, 180, somewhere around there. Mind you, this is June. This is only about 6 months ago. In 6 months, Tesla has managed to gain 100% in 6 months' time. It's very hard to bet against these types of stocks. And I've indicated before, this is definitely not the stock to bet again. So we're definitely breaking out, or we've broken out of the channel, and this channel dates back also to 2017. And remember what I said with the SPY, right? First breakouts, in my opinion, they're usually not sustained. So we're breaking out here. So I'm going to expect a pullback at some point with Tesla. How far it pulls back, well, that's to be seen. But I don't think that it's going to continue trending up. I'm expecting a pullback, perhaps well, I'm not quite sure how many times it's actually going to pull back. I could pull back one time and then just continue trending up, but definitely I do not think that this first breakout here is going to be sustained. But when it is eventually sustained, and it will be, right? And I'm seeing more so 2020, I can see Tesla sporting a price target of around $500. So there's still a bit of upside here. I wouldn't jump in and chase because there's really no reason to take on the risk heading into end of year. And especially considering what the market has been doing, you're going to get a scenario where the stock is going to pull back, right? And then I think at that point, then you might want to seize on the opportunity and jump in. Can't believe I missed this move, but it happens. But I am going to be paying attention to Tesla going forward. Again, in 2020, I see this at some point hitting around 500 with a continued bull market. And so we're going to cap it there. Tina here once again from ShortMeTina.com. If you enjoyed any portion of that video, I'd like for you to do 3 things for me. 1, comment in the comment section. Were you able to take part in this Tesla run? Comment, let me know. What about the SPY IWM? Have you been on the sidelines? Have you been participating? Again, comment in the comment section and let me know. That's the first thing. 2, I do videos every single day, Monday through Friday, even when I'm under the weather. So if you don't want to miss that video, ensure that you are subscribed at our YouTube channel at ShortMeTina. And take note, tomorrow's video, because I have a lot of running around to do, tomorrow's video might actually come in the morning before market closes. So that's the second thing. Definitely make sure that you're subscribed at our YouTube channel. And lastly, I've been trading for a long time, over 15 years, closer to 20. Right now, what we're doing is we are hosting we're providing you with a 14-day free trading class, and it takes bits and pieces of information, again, that I've learned over the last 20 years or so trading the stock market, completely free. All that we ask is you provide us with an email address so I can know where to send these videos to. So if you want to take part in that 14-day free trading class, then definitely head on over to our website, ShortMeTina.com. Sign up, become a member. Thanks for listening, and as always, thank you for the support. I'll talk to you tomorrow.